And I've been spending some time with her latest book, The Mystic Jesus, The Mind of Love. And it brings us back to some of the core teachings of A Course in Miracles, as well as bringing us to a deeper understanding of the message of Jesus in a new way. So I'm really excited to be talking about these concepts. So thanks for joining me today, Marianne.
Thank you, Diane. It's fun to be here with you. Thank you for having me.
Well, it's been a while since our Hay House days, so it's nice to catch up. So, who is this book for? We're heading into a new year that's going to be stressful and anxiety filled for a lot of people. And some people are going to be happy, some people are not. Who do you think is ready for this message?
Well, that's not really for me to know. I think writing a book is kind of like having a child. It goes off into the world just like a child does, and they have their own relationships. I think obviously anyone who's interested in the larger spiritual, metaphysical conversation that you and I have been part of for so many decades, and that I know your listeners have been part of. I also think that, speaking as you were about this particular point in time, we're living at a time of a big rethink. We're rethinking everything. It's the 21st century now, and it's time to embrace the mindset of the 21st century rather than continuing to drag so many concepts from the 20th that don't particularly serve us. When it comes to our ideas around Jesus, we're dragging concepts sometimes that have been here for centuries and that are a little bit like a musty glass case in an old museum somewhere. And I think there's a sense of wanting to liberate the whole concept of Jesus from the narrow confines of ecclesiastic Christian doctrine and dogma. That's not to diminish or disrespect that dogma or doctrine, but I think that anybody interested in a larger, new thought, expansive, more enlightened perspective on religion and spirituality is looking at all the great religious figures and religious stories in a deeper, more psychotherapeutically oriented way. And that's what I hope people who are interested in that, in terms of Jesus specifically, I think would perhaps find something in this book that would be of interest to them.